Have you ever found yourself wanting to go on a space adventure with Project Melody, Hime Hajime, Michi Mochivi, and Matara Kana VSHOJO? Well, wait no more, because the VSHOJO Valentine's Day collection is currently in stores for a limited time only. Please take a look at store.vshojo.com/Matara to check out the Space Adventure bundle along with my voice pack. And if for whatever reason you missed out on it, do not worry. I have a permanent merch drop available on the VSHOJO website. It is my birthday merch drop where you can get your MOMO keychain. It's back in stock. You can maybe even dress it up like a cute maid. Who knows? Bye-bye. Enjoy the rest of the video. Hi, everybody. I am Matara Khan, VSHOJO. And right now, in about 15 minutes, I am going to be joining AmaLee. And we're going to be doing some hear me outs and hag yapping. And then you and I are going to have some solo hag yapping. Just you, me, bottle of wine, and some sushi. Hello.
Oh, how's it going?
Happy Valentine, Spooky.
Happy Valentine's Day.
This is AmaLee, and she's great. Look how beautiful she is.
We're gorgeous. We're too big for this.
I know. Two big, sexy women. You're so cute. This was such a great idea. And please, I would like if our community, if you also share a Hear Me Out with us, let me know. Let me know. Where do you put your cake? Back. That's what I'm about
to do. Put it behind. Put it the layer behind.
The layer behind. Oh my God. You know it's bad when I am the one that's scuffed with technology.
Hello. Welcome. My name is AmaLee.
And I'm Matara Khan of VSHOJO.
Yes. And today we're doing a Hear Me Out cake where we have some pretty crazy monsters that we're going to show you for our cake and adorn this gorgeous pastry with our fine Hear Me Out choices.
I'm so excited because I know that you are a monster lover.
A monster lover, yeah. And today my new original song, Hear Me Out, dropped, which is a monster lover inspired song. Inspired by my man, the Bracken from Lethal Company.
I would like to know, for those of you watching and those of you listening, please tell me your most outrageous Hear Me Out in the comments of this video and in the comments of the song. I want to go through them. I want to know whether you agree or disagree with some of ours. Let us know.
This first one is my man. This is
I'm ready.
This is the Bracken from Lethal Company. We know this. It's obvious, but I had to include him since the song is mainly inspired by him. He had to be my first pick.
Tell me a little bit about it. What about him gets you like hot and bothered?
It's his calm demeanor.
I see.
In the game, he wants you. Like, he comes after you, you know? Like, there's nothing else in that world that piques his interest quite like chasing you.
Oh, okay. So what I'm gathering from this, you like them simpy and you like him shy.
Yeah, exactly. And he's shy. He's a shy boy. Because if you look at him, he runs away. So he's sensitive.
But you can change him. You can fix him.
No, I can make him so much worse.
Can you tell me when this love developed, when it first started?
You know, I think I just tweeted about him a few times, and then I started to get art on my For You page by some really incredible artists. I love enemies to lovers, so some of the artists draw like little comics and stuff about like him like bringing gifts to like the Lethal Company like people, and and now that I simp over him, whenever I play Lethal Company, I can't find him.
Isn't that crazy how that happens when like when you're not interested, you see them everywhere, and then when you finally develop feelings, like, where are you? I never see you around anymore.
Exactly. I'm like, where's my boy? He's so shy. I'll find his room and go, he's here. Time for me to hunt the Bracken. Oh, how the turntables turn. The roles reversed.
Well, if you have no more words to add on this sweet boy, then I will start with my very basic, very simple. If anybody has seen me play Mario Party, you already know it's the #1 husband in the world. Bowser.
Incredible.
Listen, I am a tall woman. Bowser makes me feel like a small, feminine little girl, okay?
Like a princess.
He makes me feel like a princess. I feel sensitive. I feel cute. I feel small. I feel nice. He clearly is good with his money. He's made some investments. He has castles on castles on castles, and he knows how to treat a woman.
So true.
I just feel like he's a good father, a good husband, a good everything. He's a king. I like him. Have you heard of Doberman energy?
Doberman energy.
Yeah, that's Bowser.
You do kind of. Yeah, it's kind of like the punk bicycle, like macho man, but like with a soft heart too.
He's nice to you.
I love when, yeah.
You love when?
Do you like when he's like in power in the game? You know, like when he kind of like, doesn't get his way and he like sulks a little bit.
There's something this is another reason why I like Bowser. I think he's quite all right with defeat. I know like, you know, sometimes when villains quote unquote do things, he's not a villain. He's just a ruler. He's just a guy. He's not a villain.
He's just a guy. He's just a big boy.
He's just a big boy.
With a big heart.
And he's got big feelings and I'm here to help him feel his feelings, you know?
This one I understand. I didn't get it at first when I first started VTubing. I saw a lot of VTubers simp over him, but I get it now.
Yeah.
The more I see. Yeah, we love him cocky and jockey.
Okay, a little bit of a spoiler in my hear me outs. I didn't realize how much I like him big and I like him chunky.
Ah, so true.
Once I look at my, I'm like, oh wait, I like him big and I like him chunky.
Incredible. All right. Next for me, I'm gonna go simple. And then I'll match your freak. He may be an animal, but I'm not seeing it in that light. I'm seeing it as if I was in that world.
You're seeing him as a man.
Yeah, I'm seeing him as a man. Exactly.
Yeah.
So this is Kovu from The Lion King 2. I know he's a lion, but I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing him as a lion. What if I was a lion in this AU, in this universe, in this timeline? That would be my man. That's who I would be simping over. A classic.
I completely agree with you because I almost put Scar on mine. So
Incredible.
I completely get you. So I've never seen Lion King 2. Can you tell me a little bit about Kovu?
Oh my God. Kovu is the son of Scar. So he's like the next generation. He's like an adopted son. I know. And he has like a really like rough childhood. And he falls in love with
you can spoil it for me.
Kiara, which is Simba's daughter. So it's like an enemies to lovers. It's like a Kiara, you cannot go, what's the word? Fantasize? No. Go
fraternize with the enemy.
Fraternize. That's it. With the enemy. I know, but Kovu is like a sweet guy. He just wants to like prove himself. But yeah, everything's pitted against him, like fate and everything. And he gets a nice scar too.
Oh, like his dad.
Like his dad. Yeah.
I love it.
It's very Romeo and Juliet. Yeah. Rival family story.
So happy. You seem to have a knack for enemies to lovers, huh?
I love, that's my favorite trope. I eat it up every single time. It's the same goddamn thing time and time again, but it will get me kicking my feet under my cheeks every single time.
All right.
Oh.
Honestly, if you saw pictures of him when you were looking him up, it was him or Garrus or Tane or my big hear me out is Rex from Mass Effect. Listen, he's a hot lizard dog snake guy. There's nothing much to say. I like him.
He's like if Garrus was a Decepticon.
Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. And there was a scene in Halo where the Arbiter and Master Chief have a moment, and I instantly told Bricky because you were playing. I was like, they had a lot of yaoi
chemistry
and stuff, right? And he's like, how did you know? I'm like, of course I know. Like your main character in Halo, Master Chief, is super tall, and this guy towers over him. He goes invisible. He has a long sword for deep. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Your stream's not PG. I always forget.
No, you're good.
Okay. He has a long sword for deep penetration. It is what it is. He's just hot.
I get it.
I'm trying to find the limit between like being freaky but relatable, right?
Exactly. Yeah. These aren't wild choices. I see it.
I see it too.
There's a few in there.
All right. I want to know your next one. Talk to me.
All right. So I couldn't put Garrus in because Garrus he's a love interest in a game. It's a very basic answer.
Yeah, agreed.
But since you've just shown the Arbiter, I'm going to show. Have you ever seen a critically acclaimed movie called An Ant's Life?
Yes. I almost put that guy on my list too.
There's no way. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yep. I see him. There's something about grumpy Hopper that just gets me. There's something about the disappointment in his face.
Yeah.
Oh, talk to me about him. Talk to me.
I didn't realize that I loved this man because I didn't really remember The Bug's Life. And then someone in chat the other day said that he's just Garrus. And I can't unsee it. And I went to go watch a clip where he's like, we can't let the ants rise above us. And he's like giving like his giant like speech. And I was like, oh my God. And he's just old and grumpy and has his shit together and is in a place of power. And I'm into that.
Oh, you're into grumpy old men with power.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, hey, honestly, a lot of your picks, I'm not even kidding. So many of your picks I would have picked as well. I mean, look, that's basically Bowser for you too, right? A little bit of a grumpy guy with power.
Yeah. So true. And Garrus as well. He's a little grumpy.
He's a little grumpy. One thing I really like about Hopper, and again, I'm gonna be a little freaky with this because, you know, this is Valentine's Day and this is your song's a little freaky.
Ahead.
He's got several arms.
He do have a lot of arms.
He can like pet your head, but also hold down your arms. Like he can do a lot. He can do a lot to you, you know?
Yeah. No, he can give you a hug from all angles.
I can't wait to drink wine in a bit. Think about it. He can be, you know, hugging you. Well, yeah, just wow. Yeah. I get it. I completely get it. And now I need to rewatch some clips. So my next one, I wanted you to be very, 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 very specific and use this specific image because this is a character from Zelda. Later art, he looks a little bit different. I saw him in Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons, okay? And it is the Great Moblin. So this is where you're kind of starting to see that maybe I have a type. My type is
a big chunky man.
A big chunky man in a crown.
A man of power.
A man of power.
A man of great stature.
But also it's the pixels. The pixels did something to me. I don't know what it is. It's the grumpy face. It's the fact that he looks so grumpy and upset. He's got his big muscles. He's got the big king coat. He's terrorizing people. But again, I could fix him.
But it has to be this art.
It has to be this art. You know how the children say like it hits different? Other art of him just does not hit the same. It does not hit the same. I don't know why. It absolutely just doesn't. It's this specific pixel art because I remember exactly where I was. I was playing Oracle of Ages, or maybe I was playing Oracle of Seasons, and I saw him and I was like, oh. And then I just kept having to look at him. This is why, by the way, everybody, I didn't want to put him on because it's too obvious, but Papa Nurgle from Warhammer 40K.
Oh.
There's a reason I like Papa Nurgle because Great Moblin was my first love.
I love it. All right. Next for me is maybe a wild choice. I've never once talked about this ever.
I'm so excited.
This one comes in two parts. So I'm going to show his first form where you first see him. So he's a character from a cartoon called SpongeBob.
Yep. I almost put him on my list as well. I'm not even kidding.
Really?
In my first list, because I made a big list of like everybody I think is sexy. He was on that list. So was Hopper.
Incredible. Incredible. So first part. This is Man Ray. I'm admitting this live on stream. And I don't know what it is. He's just a devious little guy. He's a little gremlin and I love him for it. But hear me out. There's a scene where he's shirtless and he has like a towel on and he's like answering the door and it just humanizes him. And I'm like, he has like a dad bod. Like under all that, he has a dad bod and I just find it hot. And so I found art that really just does it for me. It really just I had to credit the artist here. Their name is Chippy Chipster. Because they just
it's the dad bod. It's the dad bod.
It's the big butt muscles. It's like a little bit of hair. I don't know. I love it.
I completely 100,000,000% agree with you. I get it. I get it. I honestly get the picture. Sorry, I'm looking up. I'm stuttering because of the.
I know you're stuttering and you're basking in his beauty.
I'm stuttering. I'm so sorry.
Between his pecs. Come on, Mata, use your words.
Yes, it's the fact that like he's like this goofy little villain and he's villainous and he's fun and he's everything, but then you see him in the towel and you're like
oh,
it's like when it hits you that like outside of being a villain and an uncle, he's also a man.
Exactly. You're like, wait, it's like in those anime where like the girl gets the makeover and it's like, oh, she's beautiful. She takes her glasses off.
Yeah.
It's like, she's beautiful. It's the same thing. It's like, oh my God, you're hiding all that under there.
Yeah. it's the female equivalent of like, oh, you are a guy. You're a sexy little man underneath all of that.
You're a manly man, you know?
Oh my goodness. I get it. Oh boy. Speaking of a man in tights, how about a man in I don't know if it's really a skirt, but it's like a gladiator outfit. There is a game called Breath of Fire 2 in which, to be completely honest, and hear me out, every single character in Breath of Fire 2 is sexy. May I please have everybody right now look up Breath of Fire 2 Bleu. BLEU sexy snake woman. Not much to say. I didn't add her on because she's just a sexy snake woman. We've seen a million of them. Oh my God, she's so hot. Spar, so hot. Cat, so hot. Nina, the angel, so hot. Everybody in that game, Bao, the dog, so hot. But where I realized that maybe, just maybe, I do have a type, and that type is big, strong, and sexy. Was Rand.
I get it. Big, strong, and sexy.
Oh my God.
Give
so
me
you,
a big boy.
It's cuffing season. I need a big boy.
Let's cover it, Banda.
I mean, look, hear me out. You meet him at the gladiator pit. He's fighting a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Even though he's strong, silent type. He's calm, he's cool, he's strong. And you know what else he does? He rolls himself into a ball and transports you around the map quickly. He is your car. He's your limousine. He's your driver. And I don't know how to drive a car. So I need, I like to say the phrase, I don't drive, I am driven. I mean it both ways. I mean it like ambitiously, but I also mean it passenger princess,
Yeah, I get it. No, I get it. I see the vision. I see the vision on this one. Truly, truly.
This is great because I got a
really
little
cute.
food break as well. And now I'm ready to drink. So I'm ready to get even more crazy.
Hell yeah. Well, cheers. Ding.
Cheers, Spooky. Wait, it's your turn next,
Rand?
no? Or yeah, Rand.
It's my turn next. Yes, because you just
Rand
did
is
Rand.
so hot.
When you posted Rand, he reminded me of a certain character from Madagascar 2. And I have not seen Madagascar 2.
Yep.
I've seen Madagascar 1, I believe, but I don't really remember it. Is that the King Julian? King Julian?
Oh, I have a story about Madagascar after, but go on.
Incredible, incredible. I've just seen this scene of Moto Moto likes you, and I think about it every now and then. Like this isn't really a hear me out. He just plagues my thoughts. He like lives up here rent free. Like all the time I'll be like, Moto Moto likes you. Like I haven't seen the goddamn movie. I like him big. I like him chunky. Yeah, I see the music video it's burned into my retinas. And so when you showed Rand, I thought of him, and eventually I'll get there. Like, it's the next step forward.
Listen,
so
I completely get you. It's the big shoulders, it's the bod, it's the little chest hair, it's the confidence.
Yeah. Exactly. He's like Man Ray, but like a different different. It's the confidence, 100%. Confidence is so much of it.
He's a goofier Man Ray, yeah.
Yeah.
He is
he's
erotically
like
chubby. Absolutely.
Yeah. Erotically chubby. I'd say he's hotly husky.
Yeah, hotly husky is good. He's pleasant. Actually, he's not even erotically chubby, but he's definitely pleasantly Wario is erotically chubby.
Plump.
He's pleasantly plump. Yeah.
Pleasantly plump and perky.
Yeah. It's funny because if you look at all the personalities of all the I almost said the guys, all the hear me outs. Like the Bracken has such a different personality to Moto Moto, such a different personality to Hopper and to Kovu. But like, I get it. And I get how you can have a crush on every single one of them. I completely get you. And I think you picked the perfect photo. I am attracted to this hippopotamus 100%. So I actually have a type breaker. As you can see, I definitely have a type, but my next one is a type breaker. And I have to be honest, I have not watched this movie. It is called Treasure Planet. But there is something.
It's so funny because when you say Treasure Planet, 15 characters come to mind. 15, maybe even 20 characters come to mind. Not this one.
This sexy, buggy, crabby, villainous little guy. I like him. I like him. I've seen a TikTok of him, and I'm like, oh, I like it. I like that he's climbing. I like that he's scheming. I like that he's a little evil. I can fix him. I can fix him. Also, you know what he is? He staged, from when I looked into him, he staged a mutiny. And you know what? I like a man who can stand up to power. I like a man who could be like, you know what? I will revolutionize this world. Let's go. I like him. I don't know. I don't know much about him.
Can organize an army.
Exactly. Look, I don't know much about him. I don't need to know much about him. It's it's like at first sight, you know?
Yeah, no, I see it. Okay, next up for me are the horses from Stallion of the Cimarron.
Yup.
And it's the same flavor as the Lion King.
Agreed.
Because the animators animated them in a way.
Yep.
And they knew what they were doing.
Like I
look
get
at look at Rain's face here. Look at her eyes. Like she's smizing. She's smizing to the camera.
Who is
I don't know what it is.
general in like in Mulan? Like the first horse? I feel like he's like the horse version of the general in Mulan. Like they're hot. I get it.
I know. It's the way they animate them with like human features, and that just really does it. Like it just like puts it over the end. Like they knew what they were doing. Like they just made them so articulate in their like facial emotions. Get off of my back and into my game. This movie was my jam as a kid. I loved this movie.
I have not seen it, but I have seen this horse on so many people's hear me out lists.
Yeah.
You know, some people, you look at them and they just appear to be glowing. I don't know. They have like moisturized skin. They're kind of like almost sparkling. And you look at them and you think, wow. There's this one hear me out that I have. And I don't know how much I can really talk about it, but he's a little shy guy. He's glowing. He's got gorgeous teeth. And frankly, I just want him to eat me. It's the ghost Leviathan. I don't know. It just does something to me. Look at him.
I was wondering which one you were talking about.
Sorry. Yeah, it could be any one of them, huh? It's just doing something to me, you know? He's a defender, but he's still a shy little guy. Like, he doesn't go out of his way. So there are other Leviathans in that game who make it their job to hunt you, to hurt you. But this one, he's just taking it easy. He's just cheering.
He attacks if provoked?
I don't think this one even attacks you in the cave. He's just hanging out. He's just chilling. He's just vibing.
Oh,
and I like
you're
that.
in his house. How rude of you.
I like a man who, you know, like everybody's talking about masculinity and femininity, toxic, not toxic. I just like that. You know, he's not going to go out of his way to attack somebody, but if you step a foot in his house and he step foot in your room, he's gonna hurt you. He's gonna hurt you real bad. I like that.
That's so true.
Right? Like it's just the right amount of like macho that I like, and it makes me feel nice and protected. So Ghost Leviathan is my hear me out.
I'm curious. Ghost Leviathan.
I don't know where to put all my guys.
Human fan art.
Oh
my god, it exists.
Girl, embrace the furry. Okay, send me what he looks like as a human. I am curious though.
Okay, it's like, okay, I actually don't know Google's not showing me the artist, which I actually hate to show art if I can't show who the artist is.
Okay, I won't show it, but yeah. Ooh, wow, that's sexy. They're making the Ghost Leviathan feminine. I see Ghost Leviathan as a shy little masculine guy, and I like it.
Oh no, this one does have I have the artist's name for this one. This one, the artist's name is Mahia Brigham. They're over on ArtStation, which is where I got this. But yeah, it's a human version of it. Smash or chat. Sorry, smash or pass chat.
Does anybody else feel the way that I feel about the Ghost Leviathan, or am I kind of alone in here? Has anybody else seen the Ghost Leviathan in game and been kind of like, ooh, like the Ghost Leviathan can hurt you, but it chooses not to most of the time. And there's something so sexy about a man or a Ghost Leviathan, like that can be violent, that can be mean, that can be rude, you know? There's something sexy about that, no? Like they could be bad about it. They could abuse their power, but they don't.
This form, I'm not here. The other form, like the more humanized form, I get it.
See, we have to remember though that you're taking baby steps. You're still new in the monster. You're at the monster liking stage. You haven't gotten to the monster loving. And you're a few steps away from monster. So I don't know. Indeed. I'm sorry. Just even look. I had a few sips of wine, and just even looking at the. Oh my god. Oh, so hot.
Damn, Mata's a professional monster.
Yeah. This ain't my first rodeo. You think I came out here as a cockroach for fun? Nah. Your turn.
Okay. I have two more. I'm gonna go with the more tame one here, and then leave the last one for last. This is it is a man, I will say that, but this is Joe from the Princess Diaries. And I have always loved Joe. this man is a protector.
Oh, yes.
Have you seen the Princess Diaries?
I have not, but please continue.
Oh, it's Hathaway.
Yeah, I know what it's about. It's the one where she's like Genovia, right?
Yeah, she's like the heir to Genovia. Yeah. So Joe is like kind of Secret Service, like bodyguard level, but like also like super daddy. And he kind of just like swoops in because like Anne's like father, like spoiler alert, her father's like not really in the picture. So he like swoops in. He's like kind of like the father figure, and he just like is like the dad who stepped up. And he's just so hot, and he's always there for her. Like shit goes wrong, like she's stuck here, she's stuck there. Like there's a part where she's like really compromised, like on a beach, and he just like appears. He swoops in. Yeah, and also he swoops Julie Andrews off her feet, and they have like the cutest scenes ever because Julie Andrews is the queen.
Yeah.
And so he's just like suave and like confident, and like this is where I realized that I'm into the dads. This movie here.
The reason I reacted as loudly as I did is because I really think bald is sexy.
You really think what is sexy?
Bald. When I was a little bit younger, I thought Bruce Willis like was one of the hottest looking men around. Him and Mr. Clean. So when I see the bald and the glasses, he's bald and he's beautiful. I like it.
Bald?
Yeah.
You have a bald toggle as well, right?
I do. Yeah. You want to get bald with me?
Two bald gals just balling it up.
There's a like. Again, I'm not a man, so I don't know the shame around like balding or anything like that. Losing your hair, not losing your hair, your masculinity. I know for a lot of men, this is genuinely a point of concern or pride, or like it's genuinely something that a lot of men, you know, are unhappy about and all that stuff. But going bald early just means you have more testosterone. And I just think there's something so sexy about a man who embraces like the baldness. Like, yeah, I'm losing my hair. So what? Here I am, you know, like, and there's, bald means there's more to kiss. There's more to kiss. And I just, like I said, I just think I think it takes a lot of confidence to embrace being bald, to embrace that. And yeah, that's why it's were you the last hear me out, or was it me?
Yeah, I did know from Princess Diaries.
You know how if I misquote the Bible here or Jesus Christ or God, I'm so sorry, everybody.
Go ahead.
I'm a cockroach from space. You know when the angels come to, I don't know, they come to Adam or Eve, or they come to Jesus Christ, I'm not sure. And they say, "Be not afraid." Well, baby, I am not afraid. I am not afraid, baby.
Biblically accurate alien.
I am not afraid. Please visit me in my dreams. Visit me in my reality. Do you get it? Be honest with me. You can say no.
I will say I messaged you and I was like, I almost said this just because there's a certain art I remember seeing about this where I was like, interesting. What is this accurate though? The images that I found for you.
It's biblically accurate angels. That's it.
Okay.
Which one?
Incredibly
doesn't matter.
It's
just hot. And they apparently had coitus with humans. Choose me! Pick me! I'm right here! Come to me at night, please, or in the morning, or in the afternoon, please. I want to welcome you.
Any hour of the day. That's why Moto was late to the stream.
Yeah, I was praying, I was wishing, I was hoping.
My next pick is from a really incredible movie that I've watched many times growing up and even into my adulthood. It's about a little fish that loses his way and his dad has to come find him. But there's one fish from Nemo that just rises above the rest. And his name is Gil.
Tell me about him.
He's like the Sasuke of the fish world, and that's not really doing a lot, but like it's a little something. Like he's just edgy, and he's got scars, and he's from war. Like he's been around the block a few times, and he's not taking anybody's shit. But then he also has this like soft side that like opens up later in the movie. It's just the attitude. Like, I don't know what it is about. Like, he's just like, he's done with everybody's bullshit, but he's still around like emotionally. Like, he's like, you know what? Let me help you out, actually. Like, you know, like he means well. He's just like been hurt so many times before that he's just
Aw.
closed his walls. I don't know.
I need to call you out. Hopper, I could see him looking like a man. Kovu, the horses, Moto Moto. But Gil, you're becoming
Look
a
at
monster.
his face. No!
It's
Zoom
a
in on the
fish! It's a fish, AmaLee! It's a
no,
fish!
Mata, come down to earth. Imagine a different universe. You die in this very moment. God forbid, you die in this very moment. You are reborn as a fish. You are reborn. Oh my God, you're a gorgeous little angel fish, a little pink. Oh, you're so pretty, so pretty. Look at the fins. And you are born into this world, and you meet him. You're a fish too. Isekai logic always applies. It always applies.
I'm telling you, I think the previous pics were like humanoid-esque, but this, you're finally going off the deep end. Literally, figuratively, spiritually, sexually. Yeah. In every way, shape, and form. You're gonna be next year. You're gonna be like, so Matara, look at this sexy crab. You're gonna be like Sebastian from The Little Mermaid. Honestly,
Anyways,
I am
the
proud of
mirror.
you. I get it. He's hot. I get you. I support it. I am here for your degeneracy.
Thank you.
Have you ever looked at something and been like, wow, this right there, right here,
What
the
is it? Come out
Cairn
with it.
class tomb ship of the Necrons. This ship is just sexual. I can't explain it. It's just sexy. It makes me feel the way the Cybertruck makes me feel. It's just hot and locked and loaded. I can't explain it. The Necrons just do technology different. You get it, right? Like, it's just hot. It's bothered. It's nice. It's good. It's Do you feel me?
Mata's a 50-year-old man talking about his car.
Yeah.
It's sexy. I got the
polish and the shine.
the fire and the exhaust, and new exhaust, and
The rims.
I did a wrap around the car, and I put Lulu leather seats in.
But you get it, right? Like, it's not sexy. It's sexual. Like, it's just hot. That's what it is. I'm hot and bothered just looking at it.
Got it. You are at least between me and you are alone in this one. Oh my God, I love this.
Me too.
I know.
Is there anything you'd like to tell my audience? And would you like to talk about your song a little bit before we...
Oh yeah. Hey chat. Since we watched a whole stream about Hear Me Outs, I have a new song called Hear Me Out. It is available on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon.
Can you link it in my
YouTube
stream too,
now.
please? So they can see, and then we're going to link it on my YouTube.
Thank you. Yeah, if you wanted to get it on Spotify and stuff, the link is in the description. But yeah, thank you so much. It is inspired by the Bracken, but it applies to any and all monsters.
I love you.
Hey.
I sent you a few
love you
messages
too.
for later. Thank you for drinking with me.
amazing.
I know you don't drink so much
Yeah.
anymore, so I really means a
I don't
lot
know.
to me.
Thank you. I had my little glass, and that was nice. Thank you. Thank you for stream. I appreciate it.
I had so much fun.
Thank you. Same to you.
And I
Have
will
a good one.
talk to you real soon, okay?
Yes. Have a good one.
Bye,
Thank
Pookie.
you.
Everybody say bye to AmaLee.
Goodbye, Momo.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.